gang, and welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna and we're at my allotment plot in Doncaster. So I didn't think I was going to be coming down this morning. It absolutely slung it down about 5 minutes ago. Still got rain on my glasses. So we've got quite a bit of work to do today. So we've got the rest of the potato bed to dig up. We have got the rest of the onions to do. Once we've taken the netting off there and the plastic doodahs underneath, I can't think what you call it, the piping, that'll be taken up, and we're going to shift it to the brassicas at the other end so they finally have a bit of room to grow. That is going to be a big job, so that's the very least we'll be doing. Oh, and we are harvesting the hang on, which way? There we go. The radishes. They are huge. It just looks like they've taken over. Look. I had a sneaky peek at them yesterday. Just pushed the leaves aside to have a look to see how big they were, and they are pretty big, to be fair. But just before we get started with all that, I came down yesterday, like I say, and got some work done, so I'm going to show you what I got done first and then we'll crack on. Let's go. Hey gang, so I'm just shoving this bit of video into my Sunday video for you. I'm here, it's Saturday, the day before I normally come to the allotment. Now, just quickly going to weed the area where the pumpkin plant is because it's getting really, really big, but so are the weeds. I'm sure I say this on every video. Weeds are just taking over. Anyway, so I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like now, quickly show you what it looks like when I've finished, and guess what? We actually have a pumpkin that has been pollinated and it's growing. I'll try and get a little picture of that once I'm weeding. Right, let's go. So as you can see, it is a jungle. So this bit in the middle is all the pumpkin plant, and all of this all around here is weeds. So, oh, come on. Got plenty of work to be doing today. But it's a pretty big plant, isn't it? Right, I'm done. I think this is the best bit I've ever weeded. It's a lot clearer than everything else I've done. So, quickly show you, and I'll show you our growing little pumpkin. So there you have it. Look how big it is. You can see the flowers in between the leaves. All them weeds have gone. There's just that top corner. I just can't quite reach it. But that's not too bad. But let's look at this little pumpkin. Look. Cuteness overload. Blooming sun's come out now. Make up your mind. Right, let's go. That's the netting off. Let's sort all this lovely greenery out. Oh. So then, I have kept the last two of the onions to pull up to show you because they are huge. But I'll show you the pile of onions that I've got as well. There are a couple I'm going to wash to see if we can salvage them with all the nastiness on the bottom, but we'll see. But these two, like I say, are absolutely massive. In fact, I think I've missed one, little one. Yeah, there's a little one down there as well, but we'll pull that in a minute. So I want to show you these two, and let's fingers crossed. I know I haven't said it for a while, but these two are the biggest onions I've ever grown out of this whole thing. So, come on, let them be good and say. Right, so looking on the video, you can't really tell if that's big. But look, it is pretty big, man. Please be okay. Oh yes, it is, look at that. It's perfect. And if I just compare them even, it to the other ones, look how big it is compared to the others. So that is pretty massive. Let's do other one. Again, this one's really big as well. If you look for comparison, oh my god. Oh yes, it's perfect. It's perfect. I don't know which is, I think this one's the bigger out of the two, to be honest. I'll have to put them together and give you an example of another one next to it. Look at that. That's the one I've just pulled. That was the first one, and that's just one of the little smaller ones. Ah, I'm so happy. So as you can see, gang, or I'm hoping you can see in the background there, where my fork is, that's where the red onions were. Then you had the shallots, and then you've got this bit down here that's got the radishes in. So where the red onion is, or red onions were, sorry, I've dug it all over. I was going to do this bit, but it needs a bit more weeding first before I start turning it over, which I'll do in a bit, because I'm sweating like a little piggy now. But I'm going to show you the final harvest of onions. I don't think we've done too bad for a small patch. There you go, rest of the shallots and rest of the red onions. I honestly didn't think I had that many red onions, to be honest, but you know, great stuff. They look beautiful, and all the ones we got last week, absolutely amazing. To say it was in a small bed, great, love it. Right guys, as you can see, start taking the netting off and the hoops out for the brassicas, ready for this. I'll get as much of the grass up as I can. I'm just going to make it shorter. I'm under no illusions that I'm going to get this weeded. We just need space for these puppies to grow. So I'll show you when I'm done. Hey guys, do you hear that? It's raining! It was sunny earlier, I was sweating while I was digging the onion patch up, and now it's absolutely slamming it down, so we're hiding in the shed. Don't we, Pops?
Yep, we certainly are.
Oh dear. So I've got to stand in here now and wait, because it's just full of crap in this shed. The joys of allotments. Okay guys, it's now a hailstone! Oh god, it's bouncing everywhere. I don't know if you can see it very well. Look at it! It's actually coming in the shed. Oh my god. Bloody weather! Hey guys, so it looks like it's sunshiny outside, but I think that's just because it's dark in here. It really is not. It's still piddling it down. It's hailed twice. We've been stuck in the shed for about 20 minutes plus. We have a leak in the roof, so we're not 100% dry. We've been running in and out when the rain has calmed down to try and get the brassicas covered, because we only got the job half done before my dad got here and it started raining. So we're going to very quickly dash out when it slows down to pull up the radishes, so we can show you those before we go. But other than that, that will be it for today because of the sodding weather. Never mind, it is what it is, right? Right guys, so it's still raining. Hang on a minute, Dad. It's still raining, but it's just slowed down enough for us to pull some of these radishes up, because they really, really need to come up today. So come on then, Pops, let's have a look at a few. Ooh, look at the size of that. How gorgeous is that? So we've got a white one. They're supposed to be orange and red. Lovely. Try and pick the bigger ones if you can. I'm dying to see an orange one. Gorgeous. Don't have to pull them all, just the ones that are showing, yeah. Another white one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What else we got? Oh, look at the size of that. It's a lovely deep red.
That's a bit small. That's a big one.
We're getting absolutely soaked. Lovely. Oh, that one there, Dad. I want to pull that one. Let's see if I can do it holding my phone. Oh, look at that. Looks like a small onion. Lovely. There's a couple of big ones over here, Pops, if you want to try and get them. Oh, God, I'm absolutely drenched. See if they're worth pulling up. That one definitely is. Lovely. I was actually hoping to reseed this and do some more, but...
They're too small, too small.
That one there?
Too small. That one might come up, yeah.
Oh, that's double colour.
That's it for now.
Yeah. So let's have a quick look in the bucket. So there's some deep red, some white, and then there's red and white there. Lovely big one here. Look at the size of that. It's mahoosive. Oh, leaf got in the way. So that's a mini crop of radishes done. So looking good. We'll get some more in ASAP. You won't believe it. sun's coming out. We've been in that shed for what feels about like 12 hours. So you've seen the radishes because we did that while it was still raining. And we're just going to dig up these other spuds. And let me just show you something real quick. Now, this is split 12,000 times, but look at the size of that. It is huge. The biggest one I've ever seen, and it was only a small plant. It's freaking massive. Right, we'll carry on and we'll show you what we get at the end. Well guys, you thought you were getting rid of me quite early on in this video, didn't you? Because of the weather. Sorry to disappoint. Just wanted to show you very quickly my first ever spring onion. But yeah, we've got the spuds up. They are in a pile just over there. You can see them. I'll take you over to them. Make sure I don't stand on my carrot. There you go. That's the remainder of the spuds from that bed. As you can now see, we've dug it all over. There's some weeds left in it, but we're leaving it until next week because, believe it or not, the sun is now out and we're sweating like little piggies. Which is just typical. We're just going to sort out the onions between us, the spuds. We've managed to get 10 peas in pods off the plant today, which is fantastic. The last time I grew peas was at home. I planted a single pea. It grew into a plant. One pod grew with one pea in it. So I'm chuffed to bits that we got. Actually, my dad corrected me. It is 11 pods we got today, not 10. So yeah, anyway, let's pop that down a minute. So yeah, it's been great having you. Even though we've had sun, rain, hail, sun. So we haven't got as much as we'd like to get done, but we've managed to get the rest of the spuds out. Look, you can just see it there, look. Yeah, and we got the radishes out, the onions and the shallots. So not too bad a day, to say the weather's been absolutely pants. So anyway guys, thanks for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, and hope for better weather next week so we can finish sorting out the brassica bit over there. We had to rush with that due to the weather, but we're now too hot and sweaty to finish it, so definitely next week. Anyway guys, I'll see you later. So from me, Allotment Newbie, I say goodbye. Bye.